Click, click. Yeah. Continue. Yes, I know it was a great idea. Continue. And yes, I know I'm absolutely right. Yes. Continue. That's all I do nowadays. I just say continue, go, implement that. The AI is doing all of my work. I am bored now, honestly. I used to love writing the code. That was part of the solving a problem, figuring out all the APIs and all the ways of putting the code together to actually solve that issue. Now, all that fun stuff is just given to an AI and it does all the coding. It does an amazing job. It does a better job than me at coding. So where does that leave me? What kind of job do I have where I'm just being bored and just letting an AI do all the work for me? Well, honestly, that ship has sailed. You're not going to be writing code much more anymore unless you're on some extremely specialized project. So what's an engineer to do? Well, here's some of the things I'm tackling right now to try to liven up my job and make things more interesting for me. Please join in. I'm going to get into creativity, automating your job. I mean, who wants to do your job if you have tools that do your job for you now? And it's really just thinking about what can AI do? And now that I have this awesome, amazing tool, what can I do with it? Well, I'm going to explore some of these ideas in the video. But before anything else, there is a free guide down in the description. The top 5 test automation best practices. And it's just some simple tips that I've learned over the many years I've been doing test automation on just adding quality to your projects. Just some simple things you can implement today. So go down there and grab yourself a free copy. Well, the first thing now is that you don't have a limitation on what you can code, beyond just the normal computing money issues, but you can make anything now. You don't need to be a front-end engineer, back-end engineer. You don't need to be DevOps. You can just feed it in there and that shit just gets put in there for you. So right now I'm just trying to be more creative. If I'm doing my job and the thing is idling, whatnot, I start thinking, hey, what other little project can I get going right now? Can I do something stupid, something fun? What have I always wanted to write code for? What is something weird and interesting that I'd like to see done? Or just an experiment. For instance, I was thinking of ways of like automating things, and grabbing screen captures and like having the mouse control things. But hell, I didn't like the way whenever I did like robot capture the desktop, that it was stealing my mouse control and my keyboard control. I want to be able to work on my app and have it also take that mouse and keyboard control and then redirect it intelligently. So I made a router, or I'm working on a router. So while I'm doing this, I can get this router to go through and just route all the mouse and keyboard inputs to the proper app if my AI is running and trying to automate things on my screen. So that's one example of creativity. But like in the last episode you saw, I did like an improv exercises. What about making a budgeting app? What are your hobbies? How can you take all this amazing shit and apply it to your hobbies, the things you're passionate about that give you just light a fire under your ass? What do? How do you got something to do all that for you? So yeah, the limitation now is your creativity. That's what I've been leaning into more, is what can I be creative with? What can I have fun with? And every time you jump into these things, you learn more about AI and more about just the development, the larger picture of development. And I've been having a ton of fun with doing that. And I think that's where it's going to go. Like just being creative and being able to like fire something up quickly and get something working fast. I think that is a fun thing to do. and it just gets your mental juices flowing in a different way than the coding, the different endorphins that the coding used to give us. It's not the same, but if you're a creative individual at all, man, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Even the dumbest ideas, just throw it out there and see if you can get it. And it's fun. You end up iterating on it, and you see something working, and it inspires you to do other things. And this also helps you break out of the rut of your day-to-day life at work, which is a lot harder without this creative tool. So tell me, what dumb ideas do you have? What goofy, weird things are you going to create? Go to the comments, let me know what goofy things you're going to create. And if you haven't already, download that free guide. It's right there, right down there. Get the free guide, top 5 test automation best practices. It's yeah, I have over 25 years experience in test automation. There's just a few nuggets of info that you can read in one little sitting. Very easy to read, very easy. So grab yourself free copy down below in the description. So the next thing after being creative, what I've been pursuing is, well, just to be honest, I don't like working. I hate it. I hate the boring day in, day out of working. Crap I have to do every day. So honestly, right now, what I'm using AI for, other than doing my job, is automating my job itself. Like all the things that I've never attempted to do because I knew it would be way too much work, I'm just having AI start tackling it now because it can tackle it in the background while I'm doing something else. So I can have it automate my job and make my job easier so I can pursue more creative things. For instance, every day I have to do, look at regressions. All the test cases come through. The boss man, he wants us to, reply and say, hey, we're looking at this, investigating it. Then we actually have to investigate it. Then we have to fix it. Then we have to open up JIRA tickets for it every day. And it could take a long time going through all this stuff. Not now. I built a little weird app that goes through. It looks whenever there's a report, and we use Slack. So it looks at Slack. It finds the link where all the test results were published. It goes through those test results. It tells you how to fix any problems that it did. And it replies, it tags who needs to go look at the tests, and it tells you how you can solve the problems. I did have it opening up JIRA tickets, but my boss was like, you opened up 100 JIRA tickets one day, so you need to stop doing that. So I'm still refining the thing. But yeah, doing stuff like that, the things you don't want to do, your daily regression investigation. If you don't want to do that, write an app to do that for you. Your daily reports to your boss, or get an app to do that for you. Another thing I'm doing is updating my daily journal for my performance reviews at work. So I have this thing go through, it looks at all my Slack, my meetings, everything I've been emailing about, all the stuff. Yeah, that's in my code. I have Codex at work, so it just looks at its active threads and sums up what I did for the day on those active threads. It's really cool. Yeah, I can just include that. I hit a button, it updates my journal, and then when it comes review time, I say review my journal. Boom, doing a very, because otherwise I always sucked at doing those reviews. Yeah, everything that you do on just look at what you do on a daily basis. Can you automate that with AI? I think like 90% of the garbage we do in corporate America is automatable. Yeah, so automate it, try it out. Take something you hate and just make it automatic. It's going to take you a few tries, but you'll learn how to wrangle AI better, and you'll make your life easier. So give it a try. Yeah. In the comments, just let me know what would make your job easier. Yeah, and can you write an app for it? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And the third thing I've been using to combat this boredom and existential fear of robots taking over my job, well, I'm actually looking at using these tools to solve my company's needs. Are there any tools that I can write or have AI write for me that will provide some more value beyond just what I'm doing in my day-to-day work? Right now, for instance, I'm working on something called a quality radar. And the first step of this is just analyzing JIRA tickets for all our different teams, not just my team, all the different teams, and try to detect trends and bug reports and have that mapped to the different teams, different people, and different feature areas. And the next step of that is actually analyzing the churn in our repositories. So that after I've got the JIRA, I'm going to start looking through the repository, see where all the churn is coming from, and even go in there and say, hey, where is the, do we even have tests for these areas that have a lot of bugs? So that's what I'm working out, like a big old quality radar. So managers can look in and see where they need to direct resources. That's all I'm putting together. So that's one example, but there are a ton of things. There's a lot of stuff on the back end that needs analyzing. There's a lot of stuff you do on a daily basis. What about self-healing tests? What about just having it so no one has to even write a test? They can just pick up a microphone and open a web page, hit a record button, describe all what you want to do, and then in the background have the AI implement the test, do all the right things, and start running those tests. And that way someone with absolutely zero coding knowledge can start helping you write tests. Project manager can just click this website you gave him, and next thing you know, they're generating tests. And I don't know, that might kick you out of a job, but the thing is, if you can make those tools and make things happen, I guarantee you're not going to be losing a job because of that. People will see that you made these tools, and it will make you more valuable, because there's a lot of people who do not know how to make these tools. So that's how I'm battling boredom right now. I am trying to be more creative, trying to automate things, automate my job so I can think about bigger picture issues like doing this quality radar thing. So how can you use this stuff, these AI tools, to do cool shit? Think about that. What can you do now that you've been enabled to do cool shit? If you've been waiting for someone to give you permission granted. Go do cool shit. That's what these tools are for. So yeah, please tell me if you've done cool shit, or you're about to do cool shit, or you're inspired by this video to go do cool shit. Let me hear it down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, grab that free guide down below in the description, the top 5 test automation best practices. It's free. Best price ever. Yeah, and thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Got this next video coming up for you here. If you combine what you learned in this video with this next video, it's really going to help you out. It's really going to help solidify your knowledge in all these automation, AI, and quality tools. All right, happy testing, everyone. Goodbye.